as my life goes, this morning I was just playing around with my hair and I was like, my hair is getting longer, I haven't braided it in a while, and so I just like in 1 second played with a braid and it ended up being really cool. And it literally took me under a minute, which I was like really impressed, and it was really easy. So I posted a picture on Instagram. I asked you guys what you thought and you wanted to learn how to do the braid. So this is my hair. I took the braids out obviously to show you guys, but then I was like, well, 2 for 1, because I would totally rock this kind of like undone looking hair also. So keep that in mind while I'm showing you this, that the next day you could rock some awesome kind of natural wavy hair, which I don't have, so this is like really exciting. So I'm just gonna jump right in. You can part your hair however you want. I'm doing it for a center part because I think it looks really great with the center part. And I'm going to start prepping my hair with just a little bit of texture spray because we want this to kind of be undone, not too perfect. So a texture spray is going to help kind of give you some grip while you're doing your braids and also give you some volume. So I'm just kind of lifting and spraying. This is a brand new product I just got. It's from Orlando Pita, and he's a really amazing hairdresser that created his own product line. And this is like a hybrid hairspray. So it's kind of a texture spray slash hairspray put into one. And let's see if I can tell you anything. It's basically the benefits of a dry shampoo with the lift and texture that you get with that, but then also some hold like a hairspray. So you can even see for the second day, if we were to just spray that in, it just kind of helps to give a little bit more volume. So what you'd want to do, I'm looking at a mirror kind of far away, so sorry if I'm like doing a little bit of a lean, but it's so I can see myself. You want to kind of slightly smooth out the top because you will kind of want that in place before you start. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take that very first section, I'm going to split it into 3, and I'm going to start braiding. So basically, the way this is going to go is hold on, I have rings on that are not going to help me braid. Okay, so I've got my 3 sections here. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to just grab a piece of hair from the underneath here. Okay, then I'm going to go 1, 2, that same front section, that's always the hand that I'm grabbing, and grab another piece of hair. 1, 2, and I'm just grabbing with that hand another piece of hair. Okay, 1, 2, grab. So it's kind of like going to make the braid pop out. 1, 2, but it's really easy because I'm only grabbing with my right hand a piece of hair. 1, 2, grab. I don't like to cover or reveal my ears, so I'm not grabbing the hair quite by my ears. Grabbing another piece of hair. 1, 2, grabbing another piece of hair. It gets a little hard to manage, so you have to kind of separate that. 1, 2, grabbing another piece of hair. Now I'm kind of getting a little bit behind the ear. 1, 2, grabbing another piece of hair. And then you can kind of decide how far back you want to go. I feel like that's pretty good for me. So I'm just going to finish off the braid here. And then I have a little hair tie here. If I didn't have time to kind of like search, I would probably try to grab a clear rubber band, but just for quick purposes, I have just this little black hair tie. So you can see that we've got that cute little braid happening there. So some things to keep in mind now that it's secure is I'm actually going to go through and I'm kind of rubbing it through my fingers and pulling it apart a little bit, so that it kind of makes the braid bigger and a little bit looser. And I think that's the key to kind of the modern looking braid, is that we're not so tight and perfect. It's bigger and looser. I gotta lick my little flyaways. so that they're not on my forehead. And then just take your little spray, your texture spray, and do just a little bit through the ends just to kind of make that a little bit fuller. I have like a leftover wave here. And yeah, that's about it. You could also, if you need to, if you feel like your braid's sticking out too much, you could take a little bobby pin and pin it to your head, but I kind of like, from what I can see here, the way that that is finished. And it's that simple. So I'm going to show you the other side. I hope that makes sense. I know sometimes it's so hard to show braids on camera, but it's just 1, 2, and you're always just grabbing from that one section, which makes it so much easier to learn how to do and to manage. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then I'm just going to show you the other side, okay? So this is the finished result. This is how you do these braids. I kind of like leaving it so they kind of come around the sides here, and you know, I didn't connect them in the back, and then kind of leaving these pieces out so that it's like a little bit fresh, a little bit undone. Like you definitely could braid those pieces in if you like to see a little more ear or earring. And you definitely could change your part, so you could have more coming over this way or whatever your little heart desires. But it's a really fun braid, and I promise once you get the hang of it, the 1, 2 grab, 1, 2 grab, it's super fast. Like I literally didn't use a mirror, and to do a braid, it takes about a minute. So it's a really great trick to know if you want to try to like change up your hair a little bit. And it's super fun. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you could also, if you wanted to, you could definitely work on kind of like connecting these two with some bobby pins if you want that full crown looking effect. So there's a lot of options with this. I just kind of wanted to show you the technique, and then from there it's your job to get creative. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, leave me feedback, because if this is stuff you're loving, tell me and I'll make more of it, and let me know what you thought. Give me some thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, so that you're the first to get my new videos when they come out. So have the best day. I'll talk to you soon.